Welcome to a world where form meets function and elegance dances with innovation. Today we're diving into the realm of modern luxury homes, architectural masterpieces that push boundaries and redefine the way we live. These homes are more than structures. They are experiences, artworks, and statements of contemporary living at its finest. Modern luxury architecture emerged from the desire to blend sleek, minimalist design with the warmth and comfort of a refined lifestyle. It's not about opulence for the sake of it. It's about intelligent design, sophisticated materials, and a deep respect for the natural environment surrounding the home. At the core of these homes is a design philosophy that values clarity, simplicity, and precision. Architects today are embracing clean lines, open floor plans, and a strong indoor-outdoor connection. The goal? To create living spaces that feel both expansive and intimate, grounded in tranquility yet rich in visual drama. One hallmark of modern luxury homes is their seamless integration with nature. Floor-to-ceiling glass walls dissolve the boundary between inside and out. Landscapes aren't just viewed, they're lived in. Homes are often perched beside oceans, nestled into hillsides, or surrounded by lush greenery, becoming part of their environment. Minimalism doesn't mean less, it means intentional. Every fixture, every piece of furniture, and every spatial division is chosen with care. This restrained approach allows key architectural elements, like dramatic ceilings, floating staircases, and sculptural materials, to shine. Luxury in this context is understated but deeply felt. Open floor plans are a signature feature in modern luxury homes. These spaces flow naturally from one to another, living room to kitchen, kitchen to patio, inviting interaction, movement, and light. The result is a home that feels alive and connected, yet always calm and composed. Luxury isn't just visual, it's tactile. You'll find rich materials like honed marble, warm wood, brushed metals, and polished concrete used throughout. These finishes are not only beautiful but durable, aging gracefully and adding character over time. Their textures bring a quiet, sensory opulence to every room. Lighting plays a critical role in shaping the ambience of modern luxury homes. It's not just about visibility, it's about mood and emotion. Architects work closely with lighting designers to craft luminous environments using recessed lighting, sculptural fixtures, and natural light in perfect harmony. Modern luxury now includes a commitment to sustainability. Homes are designed with energy efficiency in mind, featuring solar panels, green roofs, recycled materials, and passive heating and cooling systems. This marriage of green design with high-end aesthetics is creating a new gold standard for the luxury home. Technology is seamlessly integrated into the fabric of modern luxury homes. From voice-activated lighting to app-controlled climate systems and security, these homes are wired for convenience, comfort, and peace of mind. The smart home isn't a gimmick. It's the new foundation of refined living. Many homes now feature internal courtyards, gardens, and water features designed to promote relaxation and mindfulness. These pockets of nature act as visual anchors and spiritual centers of the home, embodying the idea that luxury is not just about abundance, but also about peace. One of the most subtle but powerful aspects of modern architecture is proportion. Ceiling height, window size, and room scale are all carefully calibrated to create balance. This mathematical harmony evokes a sense of order and serenity that you can feel but might not always notice. Every luxury home is a canvas for artisans and craftsmen. From custom millwork and handmade tiles to one-of-a-kind lighting and furnishings, these homes are filled with unique, human touches that elevate them beyond the ordinary. It's where design meets storytelling, and each piece has a narrative. Some modern luxury homes are destined to become future architectural icons. Designed by top architects, these residences are often experimental, pushing boundaries in form, layout, and materials. Their daring concepts not only inspire but influence architectural trends for years to come. Luxury architecture draws inspiration from across the globe. You'll find Scandinavian minimalism blending with Japanese Zen, Mediterranean warmth meeting New York cool. This cross-cultural fusion creates homes that feel both worldly and deeply personal, with elements from various traditions reimagined in modern form. In warm climates especially, homes open entirely to the outdoors. Retractable walls, covered patios, and outdoor kitchens blur the line between nature and shelter. It's not just about admiring a view, it's about living within it, immersed in the elements while enjoying complete comfort. A modern luxury home doesn't just get you from point A to B. It makes every transition memorable. Staircases are no longer hidden. They're sculptural centerpieces. Floating stairs, cantilevered steps, and glass railings become vertical art installations within the home. Pools are no longer just recreational, they're architectural statements. Infinity edges, geometric forms, and integration with the landscape turn swimming pools into visual focal points. Whether indoors or out, a well-designed pool adds fluidity, luxury, and reflection, both literal and metaphorical. Luxury also means privacy. Modern homes include quiet sanctuaries, library nooks, spa-inspired bathrooms, soundproof home theaters. These private spaces allow for true escape and introspection, reminding us that beauty lies in both grandeur and solitude. The kitchen has become a centerpiece in modern luxury homes. With waterfall islands, designer appliances, hidden storage, and sculptural lighting, it's both functional and beautiful. Here, cooking becomes an experience, and the space becomes as inviting as any living room. Today's luxury bedrooms are more than places to sleep. They're personal sanctuaries. Think floor-to-ceiling views, plush textures, and subtle lighting that promotes rest and tranquility. These rooms are crafted to soothe, calm, and restore, in line with wellness-focused design trends. Bathrooms in modern luxury homes rival five-star resorts. Freestanding tubs, rainfall showers, heated floors, and natural stone finishes create spaces that elevate everyday rituals into indulgent experiences. It's a place where architecture and relaxation go hand in hand. Some homes are designed to house art, but others are the art. With expressive geometry, dramatic volumes, and bold contrasts, these homes turn architecture into sculpture. Walking through them feels like moving through a curated museum, one where every wall and corridor tells a story. Where a home is located often amplifies its impact. Whether it's perched on a cliff, nestled in a forest, or rising above the city skyline, the site becomes part of the architecture. The home doesn't just occupy a space, it defines it. Modern luxury homes achieve privacy not through isolation but through clever design. Strategic landscaping, window placement, and layout ensure openness without exposure. You can live in full sunlight with complete seclusion, proof that elegance and privacy are not mutually exclusive. Gardens, terraces, and rooftop lounges are becoming as curated as interior spaces. They include built-in fire pits, sculpture gardens, meditation platforms, and dining areas under the stars. These outdoor rooms reflect the same attention to detail as the inside of the home. Modern luxury homes are designed with flexibility in mind. Spaces are multifunctional. Dining areas double as workspaces. Guest rooms convert to offices. This adaptability reflects our evolving lifestyles, proving that true luxury lies in how well a space supports the rhythm of life. Great architecture doesn't just impress, it moves. It stirs emotion through scale, texture, light, and flow. Modern luxury homes are designed not just to be lived in, but to be felt. Each space is crafted to create a mood, evoke a response, and enhance daily experience. Modern luxury homes are constantly evolving. With advancements in material science, smart systems, and design thinking, we're entering an era where homes are intuitive, sustainable, and more personalized than ever before. The future of living is already being built, one stunning masterpiece at a time. As we've explored these architectural marvels, one thing is clear: modern luxury homes are more than just beautiful, they're visionary. They reflect our aspirations, our values, and our desire to live in harmony with both innovation and nature. These homes aren't just where we live, they're how we dream,